Welcome to ChemDoodle Shorts. I'm Mary, your ChemDoodle Pro. Let's learn about naming alkynes using IUPAC nomenclature. Alkynes are unsaturated hydrocarbons composed of a triple bond between two carbon atoms. They have a general molecular formula of CnH2n-2. The triple bond is conveyed with triple lines and structures. IUPAC nomenclature rules create a systematic method of naming molecules. As such, naming alkynes is similar to naming alkenes and alkanes. The IUPAC name is based on the number of carbon atoms in the longest continuous carbon chain that includes the triple or double bond, and the ending of the IUPAC name is rooted in the type of hydrocarbon: alkyne, alkene, or alkane. Let's look at a few examples of alkynes. The simplest alkyne has just two carbons and two hydrogens. Note the linear shape of this molecule. A triple bonded carbon can bond to one other atom at 180 degrees, so be mindful to draw these in a linear format. The longest continuous carbon chain here is just 2 carbons long. Recall the prefixes used to denote the number of carbon atoms in the chain. For 2 carbons, we use the prefix eth. There's a triple bond between the 2 carbon atoms, so this is an alkyne. We'll use the ending -ine. To name a molecule in ChemDoodle, select the molecule and press the Attach Updating Label button. In the pop-up, be sure that IUPAC name is selected and press Add. This molecule is ethyne. Similar to naming alkenes, as an alkyne becomes longer, be sure to specify the location of the triple bond in the IUPAC name. If we add 2 more carbons to this molecule, it becomes 1-butyne. But tells us that there are 4 carbon atoms in the longest continuous carbon chain that includes a triple bond. -ine implies an alkyne with a triple bond that begins at carbon 1. Remember that the location is based on the first carbon of the triple bond. The locant is separated from the molecule name by a hyphen. Keep in mind that numbering of the parent chain begins at the end closest to the triple bond. Drawn in this way with the terminal triple bond on the left, numbering begins on the left and goes to the right. Let's see what happens when we add 3 carbon atoms to the left of the triple bond. Numbering from the left puts the triple bond starting at carbon 4. If we number from the right, the triple bond begins at carbon 3. 3 is smaller than 4, meaning the triple bond is closer to the right end of the chain, so numbering from the right is preferred here. This molecule is 3-heptyne. Hept denotes 7 carbons in the longest continuous carbon chain containing the triple bond. -ine indicates a triple bond beginning at carbon 3. Substituents off the alkyne parent chain are handled in the same way they are with an alkene or an alkane. They are identified at the beginning of the IUPAC name by location number and type. Adding a methyl group here, this molecule becomes 5-methyl-3-heptyne because there is a CH3 methyl group bonded to carbon 5 of the parent chain. Remember to alphabetize multiple substituents. This molecule is 7-chloro-5-methyl-3-heptyne. There are 2 substituents, chlorine and a methyl group. Alphabetically, C in chlorine comes before M in methyl, so chlorine is named first in the IUPAC name. 7-chloro signifies a chlorine substituent bonded at carbon 7, and 5-methyl reveals a CH3 methyl substituent at carbon 5. What if there are multiple triple bonds in the molecule? Let's add a second triple bond between carbons 1 and 2. Because of this triple bond, let's adjust the bond angle here to 180 degrees. With multiple triple bonds in an alkyne, simply attach the appropriate numerical prefix that designates the number of triple bonds. There are 2 triple bonds, so we use the prefix di before the -ine ending. Now the ending is di-ine. We also append hept with an A, so there aren't 2 consecutive consonants, the T and D. Remember to include the locations of the triple bonds as well. Here, there's a triple bond starting at carbon 1 and another beginning at carbon 3. So this molecule is 7-chloro-5-methyl-1,3-heptadiene. IUPAC nomenclature allows for the systematic naming of alkynes. Similar to alkanes and alkenes, alkynes are named according to the longest continuous carbon chain that includes the triple bond, combined with the suffix -ine. Thanks for watching ChemDoodle Shorts.